What's going on, everybody? It's Kzsquid. We're back with another little video for you. It's kind of a special treat for you guys and myself. We're gonna get the big bike going again today, hopefully. I just picked up some new pod filters because these other ones have definitely seen better days. And I didn't rejet the carbs on this bike when I put the pod filters on, so I had to tape off most of the airflow to restrict it and get the amount that I actually needed for the carbs to run right. So obviously that was going to fail at some point. It was just a test. But now I got these guys. So I'm going to test fit them on, see what the bike does when I start it up like that. It'll most likely idle way too high because it's getting too much air. And then after that I'm going to tape them off with blue painter's tape. Probably somewhere up to like leaving a 1/4 inch exposed up here, and see what that does for airflow. And then once I find out the right airflow, I'm going to tape them off and paint them with truck bed liner. So that'll be kind of like a semi-permanent thing, and hopefully it lasts long, because these are actually, they're not mesh, it's like an actual filter inside of metal sheeting on the outside, and it's got metal sheeting on the inside. So should be way stronger than these crappy foam and wire mesh ones. I mean, I would assume they would. They cost twice as much. They're the Amazon special still, but I'm sure they'll work pretty good. I'm excited to get this thing going again, guys. This was my first bike, and this is what got me into riding. And I really enjoy this bike. It is a tank. It's mostly steel, so it's really heavy. And it feels like you're driving or riding on a boat. But once you're in the higher RPMs, it's like a rocket ship. It's an old 550. I've never rode anything bigger than that yet. So it's fun. And I definitely need a little bit more power when I'm taking my girl on trips and stuff, because the Grom just doesn't cut it. 2 up on the Grom isn't even fun, to be honest. It's more or less just transportation. So that's what we're working on today. I'm probably gonna cut here. I gotta make sure this battery's charged up. I had it charging overnight, so it should be within range, about 11 volts, but it'll most likely turn over for a long time and kill the entire battery, and I'll have to charge it again before it'll fire up. If that happens, I might put it on a different battery. I'll just jump it, but we'll see. Okay guys, we're back. We got the pod filters on. You can see them. The third one in, second one from the right side had to go in upside down to clear the this wire here, this line. It's a crankcase breather hose that goes to this container. It catches no oil at all. It's just for looks, literally. Something I put on because I was bored. But we're gonna go ahead and try to fire it up. Honestly, not sure what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to set you guys up somewhere over here while I do this. So let's get it. Alright guys, we're gonna try and fire it up. We're gonna do full choke. Key on. She's close. She wants to do something. Alright guys, it's fired up. off in a little bit here. I don't want to run it too long with the garage door closed, so I'll be back. Alright guys, we're over here on the workbench. We got a new plan for these filters here. You can see this one's already done. You can't see hardly anything, but obviously that one's dark on the inside. These ones have that silver plate still exposed, but I got an old like plastic folder, and I've been cutting them into pieces about this size and just rolling them up and putting them in there, and there's still enough exposed at the top that I think that'll give me the airflow I need, and it still appears stock on the outside. I'm gonna finish putting these in, and then I'll let you know what's up. Okay guys, we got her out here in the daylight because I was dying in the garage with all those fumes. I think I got it pretty dialed. I had to take those plastic pieces out of the filters and cut them down a little bit more, give it a little bit more airflow, but we're pretty good. It is breaking up a little bit in the higher RPMs, but it also doesn't have any gas, I don't think, unless, no, that's plugged in. That's our gas meter there. Alright, I can't really start it. Look at that. It turns on instantly. I hope I haven't been covering the microphone that entire time, but I got this bike as pretty much a stock bike. I'll try to either put a picture up or you guys can look it up real quick. It's a 83 Kawasaki GPz550, and I took off and cut off a lot of it. Tried to make a clean tail. She looks okay. It's an old bike, man. I'm just trying to keep it going, and it's tough. Alright, I'm gonna take her for a little test drive, see what's up, and then once we get back, I'll probably take you guys along and just talk about the bike some more and see what we get into. Alright guys. Better shifter position now. I gotta get used to this thing. Oh god. It's a jalopy, man. I gotta get some gas in her. The seating position is nice, but the front wheel sticks out so far that like the turning on it just feels so odd right now. This thing's got 6 gears too. It just wants to go forever. It's got legs, dude. Compared to anything else I ride. It's so funny how much kicks I get out of this bike. It's so old. I'd probably shit my pants on like a modern 600 or some shit. It's a little different. Gotta get used to it. See, before the clutch was dragging enough that it would pull me forward, if I was in first like this and had no weight off the bike. See, it wants to a little, but not like before. Before it was going crazy. Probably just wasn't warmed up. Alright. That's it. That's it for now. We're not gonna fill her. Now she's reading almost half. That's good. I just wanted to mix in with the old existing gas. So that, see, now it wants to pull. Now it's, I don't know what the hell is good with this thing. Also got bad tires. They're old tires, like 5 years old, and they're dry rotted, so we're not getting too risky. See, like that little bump, just taking some weight off the rear tire. Oh, who's got the Grom? I never see anybody around here with the new Groms. Lame today. I'm not gonna lie, the clutch is so iffy on this set, I'm scared to pull out. This bike is kind of crazy. It's like the clutch is iffy, it might stall, but if you give it too much gas, I got shit tires and they'll just spin. Died. What's up, bud? That was crazy, guys. That guy almost killed me. Oh, I'm so glad he saw me. That's why Groms are fun. You're going so slow at pretty much all times. See what I'm saying, guys? This thing is so stable. I can just ride it at like 1 mile per hour. Well, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to take my girl for a ride. Maybe I'll see if she wants to go today. We can get something to eat after she gets home from work. It's currently Friday. I had off today. We took a nice day to just relax for a second, regroup, take care of some business stuff. And I spent the beginning of the day playing with my bike. That needs a bath really bad. Sorry I haven't been talking, guys. I've just been enjoying it. Little bit of history about this bike. I got this, I traded a tile job for it. I tiled somebody's floor, and he just had this thing sitting. He used to race these bikes back in the day, and he had this and a roller. It was just a frame with upgraded suspension, aftermarket swing arm, and different set of wheels. And he just gave me all of it and all the parts that he had for it too. And he had a lot of parts for it, like so many duplicates, and you know, even 3 and 4 of some stuff. I got like 4 clutch baskets at home and whatnot, and ended up becoming really good friends with the guy. He's an older guy, he's like 60 something, but he's got the coolest stories, man. His name is Russ, so shout out to Russ. No, but yeah, this bike is awesome. So I got it. It didn't start, didn't run. It needed a battery, and I had to clean out the carbs. But I did that and got everything back in working order. It was it needed, like, the brakes had rust in the lines and stuff like that. So I had to replace a few things and get everything working again. And it was fun. It was like a whole experience of getting an old bike, restoring it to at least running condition, and then experiencing riding on the street for the first time on such a big bike. I mean, before I got this bike, all I rode was a 100. I had a Honda 100. I don't even remember what model dirt bike, but I went from that to not riding for 4 years, 5 years, and then I started riding on this. Alright, I just picked up a Shred Bill, aka Red Bull, and now I'm just cruising around. Probably gonna head back to my house soon. I gotta go to the shop after that, meet up with my buddy because we were getting Wi-Fi for the shop. And I don't know, I might take this, I might take the Grom because he wants to cruise around. Fucking idiot. Freaking idiots. She definitely still goes. Look at that. My girl's gonna have so much butt real estate on this thing compared to the Grom. She'll actually be able to be comfortable. I gotta figure out how to mount this seat. So I chopped the rear of the bike off, so I had to get rid of the mounting system. But now I gotta figure something out. I'm probably just gonna put bolts with wing nuts or something. Just a temp fix so I can cruise around a little bit. Alright guys, we're off to the shop. I was just sitting there thinking about how sketchy this thing is. The seat isn't bolted down, and the tank stays on by the seat, like right here. So if I went down, if the bike went down and the seat came off, the tank could potentially come off. Yeah, just basically yard sale my entire bike. dropped this bike before one time. I was trying to load it up into the back of this box truck that I had, using a real long ramp, but it was slotted like every 6 to 8 inches or so, something like that. So it the wheels would get stuck in between them, and I was like novice with big bikes, and tried to push it up myself. Didn't work out the first try, so I went back down the ramp, tried to get a farther head start to push it up, and I did the same thing. I got like 3/4 of the way up, and then I tried to go back down, and the weight shifted to the one side, and I just dropped it. I was like pretty upset. I was actually yelling in my driveway, and somebody was driving past on the street that I live on, and they saw me, and he stopped and asked if I needed help and stuff, and I said yeah. He had a bike too, a Harley or something, and he helped me load it up. So that was a cool experience. That was like my first taste of like you know, bike life, if you would, how you know, people on two come together and try to help each other out. So that was cool. Other than that, I only had one other close call, and I was coming around this turn too fast, and I wasn't used to the bike yet, and I just got like point fixation basically, and I ended up going up on the grass wall, like grass embankment that was like outside of the turn. So I actually went across a lane of traffic onto the outside of the turn, and I rode the wall like a berm, and I kept the bike up the whole time, but I like nearly shit my pants. Guys, I cut the video after I got to the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future, and like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Peace.